Good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome our keynote speakers. They bring in valuable insights that promise to enlighten and inspire us today. It is with great pleasure that I introduce Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Gupta, CEO of Karnataka Digital Economy Mission, an initiative of the Government of Karnataka. Mr. Gupta brings in 27 years of experience as an administrator, business leader, entrepreneur, mentor, and Indian IT growth facilitator. He has led transformational projects in large organizations during his career that includes setting up SSS Cadre, National Health Program, Policy Think Tank, NHSRC, and Informatics, and running new tech in areas of education, social development, cybersecurity, and others. He served in various leadership roles covering South Asia for companies like Accenture as its MD, Microsoft as its country general manager, IBM, and was also the MD and CEO of Lahari, Mysuru Electronic Systems Design and Manufacturing. We are honored to hear from him today. I request Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Gupta to address the gathering. So please give a warm welcome to Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Gupta as he takes over the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. It's better, right? Okay. I could see great friends sitting on the dais, and I could see a lot of friends here, and the largest, youngest crowd of the friend that I've ever seen so far. So good morning to the young friends. Me, Sanjeev here. Thank you for inviting me, Father, for this great conference and a summit that you're having to connect with the students, leaders of tomorrow, to the leaders of today, which are in the industry, and you becoming an enabler, a bridge between both of them. Lovely to have this summit in the fantastic infra that you already have here. I'm impressed. So big congratulations to all of you for organizing this summit and inviting me, which is out of track. I don't know why you invited me, but I'm a completely out of track person here. I'm not an industry leader. I'm not running a business. I am not an academician. But if given a chance for me, invited me, then I will take my time to share my thoughts. And the thoughts is that Karnataka is a leading state in the tech industry in the world. Start with this. Now, if I say so, what it means? Today, if you pick up the Fortune 500 companies around the world, 425 plus have their R&D or an operations in Karnataka, in Bangalore. This is the industry. Don't clap. Just listen to the focus of this part, because I want to inspire something very differently in you today. 425 big companies out of Fortune 500. Imagine the Fortune 2000 companies. Are we leading in that? And the friend says that out of those, almost 800, 900 plus are operating in Karnataka, Bangalore. So it's not about that. And then if you see the GCCs, I don't know whether you have heard the name of Global Capability Centers. The Global Capability Centers means that a company which is registered outside India look at India as an opportunity to develop their products, innovate, define this value creation for their own company around the world. And to you, for your information, India has around 1,700 GCCs operating today. And of that, 40% is only in one state, in Karnataka. So GCCs, the R&D centers, all focus here. And the question comes up, why? Why Bangalore? Why not any other place? Why Bangalore? It's so great to have these all big organizations setting up their operations. And the story is not of on and off switch. The story is of 120 years old story of the kingdom of Mysore. The Maharaja of the Mysore at that point of time started a very visionary leader. Can you imagine the Maharaja of a kingdom organizing an exhibition inviting the tools and technologies of the world to come and showcase in the state of Mysore in 1930s. Why? To inspire the kingdom's entrepreneur to look at what is happening in the new world and see if they can come up with those initiatives. I'm talking about of 1930s. And then he decided that, look, this is not sufficient enough. We need to have our best talent available. And normally, whenever any government, so to say, a kingdom, look at this, he say, I can set up a school or I can set up an institutions. But what he did is invite his Tatas to set up a private public partnership institutions called ISC. Give the land of free of cost. Give the OPEX to run the institution. That visionary, with the private participation coming in place, created the world-class academic institution in India, even today ranked in the top 20 in the world. What happened to that? Attracted the most top talent of the country to come to Bangalore and study here. Initiated with that kind. Lead to a stage where we said we'll have the engineering colleges and etc. At one point of time, friends, there were some 20 engineering colleges in the state, and out of which 19 were private and 1 was government. Any state will think of what? Ulta. 19 are government and maybe 1 is from private. What is this equation? The equation is to respect the private industry players can play a better role than what we can do with the academic institution. Respected that. And today, you find in Mangalore, in Mysore, in Gulbarga, in Shimoga, one of the most premium institutions established. I'm not talking about of Bangalore. We are ahead of this curve. And it is because of the great participation between the private players and the government together to bring this academic institution fine. What happened? After independence, the largest talent hub of the world, of the India, was here. So automatic choice for Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, which was set up prior to independence only by Maharaja itself. These all institutions that you see today, the public sector units, BEL, Bharat Electronics Limited, BHEL, HAL, DRDOs, ISROs, all set up their R&D centers here in Karnataka. Why? Because of the quality of the talent of top India available in state of Karnataka. Because we were independent now. Leading to what? Leading to a culture of an ecosystem that we people invite from any corner of the city, any corner of the country, welcome with open heart. Your surname could be anything. Could be Mr. Gowda or could be Mr. Srivastava. Doesn't matter. You are coming and working here, talented from here, studied from here. You are equivalent as any Kannadigas that you can think of. Just because you be here. And that is where the top talent started coming in. Leading to what? Leading to multiple scientist category, the innovators starting developing from the state of Karnataka. Leading to what? The multiple companies were set up by providing services to these public sector units. I'm talking about of 1950s and 1960s. And then came the wave of a technology upgradation. And hence, those entrepreneurs, the kids of those scientists, the kids of those innovators have started looking out a journey saying, I can do something very differently now. It doesn't matter whether I'm a Tamilian or an Andhraite or a UPite or a Bihari. Doesn't matter. I belong to the city of innovation called Bangalore. And this is what I will look forward to leverage the strengths of this ecosystem. The companies like Infosys, the companies like Wipro, and many of them are here today, are actually started shining up from here in the city of Bangalore. This, and again, did a different exercise, created a new wave of the talent coming from all across the world and India to Bangalore. Today, from that journey, the seed of entrepreneurship started coming in place. And today, in last 10 years or so, when India was looking at some sort of a 10,000 startup ecosystem, you know which place was the first in the country to start up that? Bangalore, Bangalore, Bangalore. The NESCOM said we should want to do a 10,000 startup program. Location, Bangalore. Industry said we need a startup policy in India first. Which state came up? Karnataka. When there was no concept of VC, venture capitalist, who funds the startups or entrepreneurs, Government of Karnataka set up its own VC arm called Kitwin, and then boosted and motivated other VCs to come. Today, where we are in this journey of talent and the industry partnership and academic institutions. Out of 108 unicorns born in the country, 50 plus are born from state of Karnataka. Today, Sonicons means soon to become unicorns. If there are 100 Sonicons in the country, 56 are from Karnataka. So हमारी जो pipeline है to become unicorn is equivalently strong. So that means this journey. Today, if you have 98% of the global VCs, if are operating in India, 98% are operating from Bangalore. Today, when India is looking for celebrating the entrepreneurship, we are defining the definition of entrepreneurship with the principles of democratization of entrepreneurship. How can we make a right to become an entrepreneur in any location you are in the state? And that is what the aim is. Why I'm saying all this to you is to first of all make you feel that you are in a blessed place called Karnataka. अब आप ताली बजाइए कर्नाटका के लिए. This is the place which has been a shining place. Today we call it Silicon Valley of, so to say, West. Right? But we have cleared a name called Silicon Beach of India. You know which place is called Silicon Beach of India? Any guess? Mangalore. Mangalore is called as Silicon Beach of India. Can you imagine? In last 2 years, 2.5 years, 100 companies have set up their operations only in Mysore, Mangalore, Hubli, Belgaum. 100 plus companies, including some of the companies from Germany, some of the companies from outside India as well. Today we have 1,000 plus entrepreneurs coming only from tier 2, tier 3C. We don't use the word tier 2 word in our dictionary. What we say is emerging tech cities. Proudly we say that. And that's the way that we are defining the democratization of entrepreneurship. Again, question comes up. One is to let you know what Karnataka is. The second, if I'm shooting my time, please stop me. I'm a habit of shooting my time lines. But if it is so, the second point which I want to make to you is the talent which is shining star of our state of Karnataka. Let's see the emerging techs. The techs like AI. Can you imagine out of 700 GCCs which are operating here, the global companies center here, 150 companies are using AI resources and developing new technologies for their own product line. 70,000 plus AI resources are deployed in as on today in Karnataka, the second largest in the world. Chip design. The chip that we design for various products. Do you know which is the largest hub in the world except US? Say loud. Say loud. Bangalore is the hub of the chip design in the world, the second largest. 100,000 PhDs are working in chip design organization as on today in Karnataka. 100,000 PhD scholars. Friends, you are at a blessed place. Blessed. Normally the father says, God bless us. We are. And we are a blessed child in the state of Karnataka. Having said this, tomorrow's world is gonna be very different. Tomorrow's world is gonna be a tech and a tech and a tech and a tech. And if you are a medium or small enterprise, if you're a large enterprise, if you're an academic institution, if you're a manufacturing, if you're in services, until you embrace the tech, I'm extremely sorry, you're not gonna be in the market space. You have to embrace tech. And this tech is required for all of you. So look out for an opportunity to we ourselves, after the age of 51 plus, I still find myself to upskill myself in terms of the new technologies. I request all of you to embrace technology and learn as much as you can. Then second question is for what? Learn for what? My humble submission to my young friends is, don't look at it as an employment opportunity. You have HR's head sitting here. It's against their principle. Don't look for an employment opportunity. Create an employer opportunity within you. And it's a time for India and for Karnataka to showcase this power of employment generation and employer in the field of tech industry. आज आप सब लोग जो young crowd हैं, एक inside thought process लेके जाना. You understand Hindi little bit? Okay, I'll come back to the English. Please think about one important issue in your aspirations. One day for sure, you will be the employer. That day could be tomorrow or day after, no matter what. I put my hand even today to my heart and soul. I am gonna be employer again at the age of some number, which is coming soon. And I'm inspired with the young lady here who is there. Welcome her. She is the alumni of your own academy. Suti, you are there. What an amazing personality she is. She is inspiring so many others. And I am inspired by her as well. So one day for sure, but you promise yourself, you will be the employer of tomorrow. And bring more employers outside this. Today, you know that Flipkart has created 5 more unicorns. You can be the employer and you can create more employers and industry leaders on this. I'll keep on continuing on this part. It's a heart connected with you today. Just to let you know that the Karnataka is a place where you will find the productivity, the innovation, the ecosystem, and entrepreneurship shining and shining and shining. Don't hesitate to reach out. यहाँ पर एक और कहावत है. If you come on Monday to Bangalore, by Friday, you know everybody in Bangalore. That's the way that the Bangalore looks at you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for giving an opportunity here. I hope I convey some messages to you. Look forward to connect again. Thank you.